Did you know that this week could make or break the Bears from a decade of darkness? First, a draft monster is hiding a medical secret that teams fear. Will Chicago move up for him and risk their future? Second, the new offensive coach just threatened the $110 million star. If they don't obey, the Bears QB1 is in danger. And third, a Pro Bowler could escape to the Raiders. Will Poles let the NFC North devour us? Subscribe now and find out if Chicago will survive or fall in the most crucial season of the century. Attention, Chicago Bears fans. Things just got extremely interesting in the 2025 NFL Draft Yard. And let me tell you this, if you thought Ryan Poles and the Bears' first-round strategy was clear, surprise? The medical revelation from the Combine. About Abdul Carter, the phenomenal Penn State pass rusher, could change all the cards on the table. Did you see it coming? Because I didn't, but here we are. What happened? Carter, projected as first overall on many boards, faced an issue. In his medical exams, a stress reaction in his foot. Yes, you heard right. For a moment, there was talk of surgery and rehabilitation times that would jeopardize his preparation for the 2025 season. But after scanning him again, he won't need surgery. His agent, Drew Rosenhaus, comes forward. He will crush it at his pro day. And that's it. Ready for teams to forget this? Not so fast. I ask you, do you think the franchises in the top 5 of the draft will ignore this red flag? Because I don't. And that's where the Chicago Bears, my friends, could benefit. Because if Carter falls out of the top 5, Ryan Poles has the ammunition. The 10th pick, plus capital on day 2, including 2 second-rounders, to move up and steal what could be the ultimate compliment to Montez Sweat. But beware, this is a gamble. What if that injury reactivates in his early years in the NFL? Is it worth risking for a player who, when healthy, is a quarterback-destroying machine? I'll tell you this, if the Bears don't seize this opportunity, they'd be making a historic mistake. Carter is a generational talent, the kind that doesn't come around every year. And with Sweat on the other side, Chicago will have the most lethal pass-rushing duo in the league. My final argument, Ryan Poles should have the phone in hand right now. If Carter falls to pick 6-7, mandatory move. The Bears' need on the edge is obvious, and Carter, even with medical questions, is worth the risk. Would you rather settle for a safe but less talented prospect at the 10th pick? Not me. And now, the question for you, should the Bears do whatever it takes to secure Abdul Carter in the 2025 draft, even if it means giving up future capital? Is Ben Johnson right to demand more from DJ Moore? I'll tell you everything here. What's happening in Chicago, family? The new coach Ben Johnson didn't come to play. Did you hear what he told DJ Moore? No block, no rock. 4 words that resonate like thunder in Hollis Hall. Do you think it's fair? Is Moore giving 100%? I'm asking you. Here's the play. Johnson, the offensive brain of the year in 2024, came with a clear mission to revolutionize this team. And his first move, calling out the biggest star on the roster. In an interview with ESPN, he dropped, DJ Moore is one of the best receivers after the catch. But if he doesn't block, there's no ball. Do you get it? It's not just about catching passes. Johnson wants complete warriors. Do you think Moore is up to the challenge? And watch out. It's not just talk. Antoine Randall L., the new receivers coach, has the task of molding Moore. Do you know what he did with Amon-Ra St. Brown in Detroit? 2 seasons of over 100 receptions, Pro Bowls, and a chemistry with golf that electrified the NFC North. Randall L. didn't come for hugs. He came to teach that in Chicago. If you don't block like a tank, you'll be watching the ball from the bench. But W.A.I.T. DJ Moore is no slouch. 96 receptions, 1,364 yards, and 8 touchdowns in his first season here. 230 yards and 3 TDs against Washington in 2023. He's a beast. But what happened with Caleb Williams? The chemistry didn't explode. Only 966 yards in 2024. Was it the rookie QB's fault? Or did Moore drop the intensity? Johnson makes it clear. In HIS offense, you're either versatile or invisible. And you know what else? Johnson isn't afraid of conflict. He won awards for his ingenuity in Detroit, and now he sets his rules. No block, no rock isn't a slogan. It's a warning. Do you think Moore, with his $110 million contract, will respond? Or will he rest on his laurels? And here's my truth. I tell you this, Bears family, Ben Johnson is right. In the NFC North, with aggressive Lions and Packers, there's no room for divas. If Moore wants to be number one, he has to sweat on every snap, block cornerbacks, create gaps for the RBs, and then destroy secondaries. Randall L. transformed St. Brown and can do it with Moore. But what do you think? Leave your response below. Do you think DJ Moore deserves this pressure, or is Ben Johnson being too hard on his star? Is Chicago about to make a historic mistake? Keenan Allen, the $80 million Pro Bowler, could be fleeing to the Raiders. What the heck is going on here? I'm going to say this clearly. If the Bears let Allen go, they'd be signing their own sentence. A player with 6 Pro Bowls, folks. Do you really think DJ Moore and a rookie, Rome Odunze, are enough to win the toughest division in the NFC? I don't. Allen may not have had his best year, 744 yards in 2024. But did we forget that in 2023, he was a low pro? The NFL doesn't forgive the lack of experience. Now, why Las Vegas? Check this out. Chris Beatty, the receivers coach, who helped Allen shine in 2021 and 2023, is now with the Raiders. Coincidence? Not at all. Las Vegas is looking to replace Devontae Adams, and Allen will be the perfect veteran to mentor Brock Bowers and Jacoby Myers. And the Raiders' new quarterback? He's going to need a reliable target, and Allen, with his ability to play any position, is that piece. But here's my direct criticism of Chicago. What are they thinking? If Ben Johnson wants a more explosive offense, isn't Allen exactly the type of receiver that opens up defenses? Of course he is. Or do they prefer to risk it with a rookie? I remind you that the NFC North has reinforced Lions, Packers, and Vikings. Do you really want to compete without a proven veteran? I ask you, what's worth more? Saving a few million on the payroll or guaranteeing Caleb Williams an elite receiver? Allen not only brings yards, he brings leadership. If they let him go, Chicago could regret it for years. The key question for you, fans, should the Bears pay whatever it takes to keep Allen, even if it means less financial flexibility? Or is it better to fully trust Odunze and Moore? Comment below. This is the time to defend your stance. P.S. If Allen leaves, the Raiders will be the biggest winner of the offseason. Is Chicago willing to give away talent to the rival conference? This is going to hurt. Are the Bears about to make the most controversial decisions of 2025? Is Abdul Carter worth a reckless bet? The line between genius and madness is thin. Should the Bears sacrifice the future for a predator-like prospect like Carter? His aggressiveness could change the defense. Would you risk multiple draft picks for him? Comment below. Is DJ Moore a victim of Ben Johnson? The coordinator demands perfection, but is it unfair to pressure his most explosive star? Or should Moore rise to the challenge? Do you think this will generate greatness or break him? We want to read your opinions. Allen versus Odunze Moore? The financial crossroads. If they keep Allen, they lose flexibility for key signings. But without him, are Moore and Odunze ready to carry the load alone? Do you prefer emotional security, Allen, or economic freedom? Decide now. This community has the final word. Will the Bears live in glory or regret? You decide. Subscribe now and join the most passionate family in the NFL. Activate the bell, comment your theories, and challenge other fans in every video. Together we will write the history of this Bears era. See you in the next video.